Namaste, Kapil, and thank you so much for hosting this. Um, I've been examining a lot about the antics of my mind, and I I'm trying to understand the concept of self forgetfulness in anything that I do, and I'm confused about the various things that the mind does, and I don't want to get into definitional games here, but things like paying attention versus being aware versus consciously doing something, and self forgetfulness. I know that thinking is from the mind, but then I don't know if paying attention or being aware and not get caught by the.
So why does this matter?
Um, I suppose I I feel that when I'm, for example, consuming content in the media, I also feel like I'm forgetting myself, but it drains my energy as opposed to I am doing something like my craft and having a self forgetful.
So why do you want to pay attention to what happens in the media?
Because it is a waste of my time, which I realize after the fact. I'm trying to do things consciously, but
you're asking about how to more effectively pay attention to the media, which you have recognized is a waste of your time.
I don't necessarily I don't necessarily want to know how to. I am basically observing some of the patterns of.
But if you're watching the media, why do you want to be aware, observant, conscious, whatever your words are at all? Why? Even if you were asleep, wouldn't that be better?
If I'm aware, I'm not falling for the trap of mindlessly consuming content, right? At least I can catch myself.
But aren't you? But aren't you? Aren't you mindlessly? I'm not saying that you are or not. I'm asking, based upon what your own statements are you not just mindlessly consuming content? If you yourself have stated that what you have found in the media is a waste of your time?
Yes.
So then why do you want a more efficient way to do that?
I don't want an efficient way to do that. I just want to catch myself getting into this.
But why do you want to? But I don't understand is why do you want to catch yourself if you said that you have already determined that it is a waste of time? What is there to catch? You could catch yourself if you still feel like it's very useful. But if you have already determined that it's a waste of time, what's left to catch?
The habitual patterns of the mind going in that direction.
But why are you going to those lengths of the habitual patterns? If it's a waste of your time, and you speak English, if it's a waste of your time, not because I say.
No, you're right.
Then why I need to catch the habitual patterns of the mind and if it's a waste of your time, then so either that was not true, not that it should be or shouldn't, but either that wasn't true that you don't think it's a waste of time, or that is true.
It is. I do allow myself to indulge in that pleasure chase from time to time, but after the fact, I find that it is a total waste.
And then, so if you indulge yourself, that's fine. In no way am I trying to get you to stop watching the media. I'm not trying to change your behavior. I couldn't care less. Okay, I am simply saying that if that is an indulgence for you, It doesn't matter what you want to learn from me with regard to what is awareness versus what is the self-forgetfulness, and what, it doesn't matter. You're going to continue to indulge in that. So as long as that's happening, then you basically are trying to learn more efficient ways through these words of self-forgetfulness and more awareness and less this and that to watch nonsense. And therefore the question has no relevance.